Okay, let's just jump right in. Imagine this scene. It's October 2nd, 1944. The war is still raging. And deep inside Gestapo headquarters in Strasbourg, France, they intercept this incredibly sensitive cable.
Right.
And it's not just any old message. It gets slapped with the classification streng geheime Reichssache,
which translates to most secret Reich matter. It's about as high as classifications go.
Exactly. So you have to ask, what kind of information warrants that level of secrecy, especially right then, in the middle of the war?
Well, a couple of things stand out immediately. First, where it came from and where it was going.
Okay.
It originated from the Luftforschungsamt, that's the German Air Research Office. Now, that itself is kind of intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily expect spy cables from an air research unit.
Precisely. It shows how embedded intelligence gathering was across different parts of the Reich. And the destination.
Go on.
Straight to Reichsmarshal Hermann Göring. You know, Hitler's number 2, head of the Luftwaffe.
Wow. Okay, so sending it directly to Göring. That alone tells you this was considered, well, huge.
Absolutely. It signals the perceived gravity right away.
So it's clearly pointing to something explosive. And the core message, the accusation itself, it starts with this pretty chilling warning. The Americans are watching.
But it gets much more specific very quickly.
It does. It points the finger directly at one person, Colonel Alan Dulles. He's a U.S. intelligence officer based over in Bern, Switzerland at the time.
And the allegation against him, this is where it gets, well, really astonishing.
Tell us.
The cable claims Dulles isn't just, observing from Switzerland. It says he's actively organizing secret banking operations.
Secret banking? What kind?
He's allegedly helping funnel massive amounts of Nazi money. We're talking flight capital.
Yeah.
Moving it into safe havens like Swiss and even American accounts.
Wait, American accounts too?
According to this cable, yes. And the purpose, to prepare for the Reich's collapse, essentially setting up the financial foundations for some kind of post-war Nazi influence built on all this hidden cash.
So this shifts it from just spying to high-level economic conspiracy, facilitating the enemy's future plans almost.
It's a very serious accusation.
Yeah.
And the language they used. They didn't mince words.
Oh, there's that direct quote, right. This criminal defeatism is claimed by Dulles to have the sponsorship of the highest officials of the Reich.
Think about that phrasing. Criminal defeatism. And claiming sponsorship from the highest levels within the Reich itself.
It implies collusion, doesn't it? That Dulles was supposedly telling people some top Nazis were in on it.
It certainly suggests that's what the cable's authors believed or wanted Göring to believe, and they even highlighted key terms in the original document.
Which were?
Dulles, obviously. And flight capital overseas, those terms were literally emphasized.
Let's pause on that second term, flight capital overseas. What exactly does that mean in this context?
It's a crucial piece. Flight capital is basically money or assets being moved secretly out of a country. People do it to avoid taxes, seizure, or, like in this case, as a backup plan if your regime is about to crumble.
So specifically here, it's about hiding illicit Nazi funds, getting them out of Germany and into safer places like Switzerland or the U.S.
Precisely. It paints a picture of this clandestine financial network being set up while the war was still very much undecided, at least on the surface.
Okay, so the accusation is huge. What about the Nazi reaction? How did Göring handle this?
Well, the reaction confirms how seriously they took it. Göring didn't just file it away. He immediately forwarded this most secret Reich matter cable to party leader Martin Bormann.
Hitler's private secretary, extremely powerful figure. For action, presumably.
Right, for action. But Bormann's reply, it's maybe the most intriguing part of this whole immediate exchange.
What did he say?
It was incredibly short, cold, almost just. Matter already known this HQ. Appropriate measures taken.
Matter already known this HQ. That's wow.
Very succinct. It just opens up so many questions, doesn't it?
It really does. What could that possibly mean? Already known. It's not surprise. It's not denial.
Exactly. Yeah. It strongly suggests this wasn't breaking news to Bormann, or at least to his headquarters. It implies some level of pre-existing awareness.
Or maybe even involvement.
Yep.
Or tolerance.
Or tolerance, perhaps some kind of deeper entanglement. It's less, oh my goodness, look what we found, and more like, yes, we're aware of this situation.
The appropriate measures taken, also incredibly vague.
Completely vague. What measures? Against us. Against the supposed Nazi collaborators.
Yeah.
Or measures to manage the situation. We just don't know from this reply.
And this is where it starts to feel like just the tip of the iceberg, right? This cable incident is dramatic, but Bormann's response hints it's part of something much larger.
That's exactly where this leads. If you look at the broader narrative suggested by our source material, Alan Dulles, the guy named in the cable, well, the implication is he wasn't acting in a vacuum, meaning this whole situation, this alleged betrayal or complex operation, whatever it truly was, it didn't just spontaneously erupt in 1944. The source hints the roots go back much, much further.
How much?
Decades earlier, apparently. To a specific event, a cold night in upstate New York is the phrase used. This 1944 cable, in this view, isn't the disease itself, it's a late-stage symptom.
Wow. So we're talking about something that connects back to, the source mentions an oath was sworn, and the first time a truth was buried.
Yes, and even the tree that witnessed it all. It paints this picture of something deeply personal, maybe even generational, a family story almost, woven into these huge geopolitical events.
It's far more intricate than just a wartime intelligence intercept. It sounds like a sprawling saga.
Potentially. That's certainly the implication.
Okay, let's quickly recap where we are. We've just encountered this Gestapo cable from late 1944, top secret.
Most secret Reich matter.
Right, and it accuses a key American intelligence officer, Alan Dulles, of basically helping Nazis squirrel away their money for after the war.
And maybe even more shockingly, it suggests some very high-up Nazis were possibly aware, maybe even involved, based on the quote in the cable itself.
And the official reaction from someone as powerful as Martin Bormann isn't shock or outrage, but this cold, cryptic message, matter already known.
This HQ.
Yeah.
Appropriate measures taken. Yet that replies just, it hangs in the air, doesn't it? Leaves us with these really profound questions.
Like, what did already known truly signify? What were those measures?
Exactly. It hints at this pre-existing web. Maybe awareness, maybe complicity, maybe something else entirely, but definitely something far deeper than just this one intercepted message lets on.
It really challenges the simple narratives, doesn't it? To think this kind of activity, or at least the knowledge of it, might have existed at that level. So this cable, as dramatic as it is, feels more like a flare-up, a symptom, like you said.
A symptom of something older. Something with deeper roots.
And those roots, according to the source material we're looking at, stretch way back. Back before the war entirely. Back to this family story, these hints of buried truths, connected to a specific time and place.
A cold night in upstate New York. It's a fascinating breadcrumb trail.
It really is. So, the final thought to leave you with, perhaps.
Go ahead.
What does it really mean if the seeds of these post-war arrangements, these alleged betrayals, weren't just sown in the chaos of war?
Yeah, what if they read much deeper, planted years, maybe even generations before, in seemingly quiet, unrelated places?
Like Henderson Harbor, New York, back in 1911. That's the specific incident our source points to. The incident at Henderson Harbor in 1911.
That really makes you question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About the hidden histories, the personal stories, the long-buried events that might actually be shaping the world we think we understand from just the official records. How deep do these rabbit holes really go?